Famous Optical Illusions by Aaron Sukowski. The theory behind optical illusions. Optical illusions use color, light, and pattern to create images that can be misleading to our brain. The picture your eyes see is processed by the brain and creates a perception that in reality does not match the true image. Why do optical illusions occur? Optical illusions occur because our brain is trying to interpret what we see and make sense of the world around us. Optical illusions simply trick our brains into seeing things which may or may not be real. This is a Moiré effect optical illusion. Are the wheels really spinning? No, the wheels are not really spinning. What gives the design a spinning effect? This optical illusion contains similar repetitive patterns designed using specific angles to create a rippling effect. This spinning effect is enhanced by using two high contrast colors, blue and yellow. Rabbit and Duck, 1892. At first glance, you either saw a duck or a bunny, and the answer was likely obvious. The real question isn't necessarily which did you see first. The real question is, are you able to see both? The Hermann grid illusion. Can you see all the dots in this grid illusion at once? They don't move or disappear, yet you won't be able to see them all at the same time, even if you dart your eyes around the screen. When a person keeps his or her eyes directly on a single intersection, the dark dot does not appear. The dark dot disappears if one is too close to or too far from the image. My Wife and My Mother-in-Law, 1915, by W. E. Hill. How many figures can you see in the image? If you look closely, you can see both a young woman and an elderly woman. In this illusion, there are two images existing in one. The illusion of horizontal lines. Are the horizontal lines sloping or straight? All of the lines are straight. The black and white blocks are not aligned evenly. This design fools your brain into thinking that the lines are sloping. The illusion of two vertical lines. Are the vertical lines straight or bowed? The two red vertical lines are straight. Herring found that we misinterpret the angle at the intersection of the vertical and horizontal lines, which leads to the bowing effect. Ewald Herring first discovered this simple illusion in 1861. The motor illusion. Is this a flat plane or is the plane rippling? It is a flat plane. What causes this image to look as though it is rippling? There are two possible explanations for this illusion. The first is involuntary eye movements, also known as fixation jitters, which explains why the objects next to your point of focus appear to be moving. The second explanation has to do with your brain. Motion detectors in your brain get confused from the image design and make the motion illusion appear. Complementary color optical illusion. Stare at the Batman symbol for 45 seconds. Look at the white box. What do you see in the white box? The answer is the after image. An after image, in general, is an optical illusion that refers to an image continuing to appear after the original image is gone. Prolonged viewing of the colored patch induces an after image of the complementary color. For example, the blue color creates an orange after image. The blue Batman symbol had an after image of an orange Batman symbol. The Impossible Trident. This illusion dates back to 1964 and is one of the most famous examples of an impossible optical illusion. The image depicts what at first appears to be a three-pronged object, whose prongs originate from only two sources. This puzzling image works by tricking your brain to perceive a two-dimensional drawing as a three-dimensional object. The impossible nature of the object only becomes clear after examining the image. The brain attempts to perceive the representation as a 3D object that can exist in the natural world. As you have seen, these optical illusions have been amusing and frustrating people for decades. Although they are often seen as just fun and engaging, there's a lot that optical illusions can tell us about our vision and our neural systems. I hope you enjoyed viewing some of the most puzzling optical illusions of all time and the explanations behind how they trick your mind. Thank you for watching, Mrs. S.